Assalamu alaykum. Hörmətli xanımlar, əpəndilər. Aldı bilan əmanlarning qimmatli vaqtinglarga ko'pdan ko'p rahmat aytaman. Men vatanimiz Sharq Turkiston, Uyg'uriston Urumchi shahridan jazo lager shoidi Kalbinur Sidike bo'lman.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, thank you very much for your time in the morning. And my name is Kalbinur Sidike. I am from Urumchi. I am a camp survivor.
Ben 2017-yılı 3. aydan başlap, vatanimiz Sharq Turkiston Urumchining Sayvaq rayoni Sangfangu tog' ustida qurilgan erlar kampusida 6 ay Xitoy tili darsga o'tishga evatildim.
In 2017, I was sent by the Chinese government to the men's camp in Urumchi, in the mountain area, Sangfangu, for 6 months, and I was forced to teach the detainees in the camp in Chinese.
Bu tog' ustida qurilgan 4 qavatlik bino bo'lib, bu binoning atroflarida elektronlik to'q qismlarga qattiq qamalgan. Men u joyga ikki saqchininki tank kuzatishi bilan birga bu joydagi elektronlik ishlardan biz shu binoning ichiga kirgan vaqtimizda nurg'unlagan saqchi harbiylarning qurollarini men tarafga to'g'rilab turganligini ko'rib, intayin qo'rqib ketgan edim. O'zimni xuddi bir jang maydoniga kirib qolgandek his qilgan edim.
It was when I arrived the place, it was a building of 4th floor, and on the wall I have seen that the electric wire, and I have seen also many soldiers, the weaponed soldiers and police officers, and they were pointing their guns at me, and I was very scared by the scene, and I don't know what to do at the moment.
Bu joydagi tutqunlar 7-8 mingdan ortiq bo'lib, ular har bir kamerada 30dan 40gacha qisilib yotadi, hattoki quruq smotning ustida yotadi. Ular har bir vaqt tamoqliga bir tayildan Xitoy momisi bilan quruq sho'girsi ichadi.
In the camp, there were approximately 7,000 until 8,000 detainees, and in each cell, very small cell, there were from 30 until 40 detainees. They have no bed, they sleep on the floor, and they eat in the morning one time the bread, the Chinese bread with rice soup.
Ular atalmış sınıflarda, pakar kichik o'rindiqlarda tutqunlari mana mushundaq zanjir va kishanlangan holda tugilishib o'tiradi. Xuddi men ularni qutqizg'ili kelgandek, yoshga to'lgan ko'zlari bilan menga talmirishadi.
They were sitting on the floor, and they had the shackles on their hand and foot. And when I passed from the corridor, they were looking at me as a person that I came to save them.
Ular yana har kuni Xitoy saqchilarining chapilning ustidagi nomerlarni chaqirish orqali ularni har xil shaklda so'roqlarga olib chiqadi. Bu yaras so'roqxona sinfning yendi bo'lg'ashqa, u yerdan ular chiqib yarim soat atrofida ichinishlik chiqirgan va azobli ovozlar olinib turadi.
They were called by the guards by their number on their chest, not by their names. So I don't know their names. So they were called by their numbers, and they were taken out for the interrogation next to the next cell. And sometimes I heard that the people are screaming.
Ularni qiynashning usullari 4 xil bo'lib, elektronlik kaltak, elektronlik qalpoq, elektronlik tumur o'rindiq va elektronlik palay orqali ularni qiynash apparati.
There were 4 ways of torture. The first is electric stick. The second is electric hat. The third is electric glue. The fourth is electric seat, which is also called tiger seat.
Ben o yerde 6 ay turuş jarayonida bu yerde tutqunlar bir haqiqatan muncha kirib juyunib oqqani yo'q. Shuning uchun ularning kiyimlari butunlay pitlab ketgan edi. Hatto bir kuni bir saqchi shunda dedi: "Qara, ma Uyg'urlarning jini nima degan ching? Biz ularni shuncha qattiq so'roqlarda qo'ydik, qiynadik, osh qo'ydik, ular texi o'lmadi."
During the 6 months, I have witnessed that the detainees had no any single chance to take a shower. And so that's why they have very bad condition and they have some insects within their clothes. And each time the camp guards laughing at them that, look, so they have no showers and they have insects on their body and their life is very strong. So with this harsh condition, they still did not die.
Bularning o'zimizning Uyg'ur ana tilida so'zlash qattiq cheklangan bo'lib, hattoki bir kuni dars oralig'ida shu joydagi bir mo'ysipit odam mendan so'radi: "Muallim, mening shu Simon Sautida atrofida bir oilam bor. Mening mushadligimni oilam xabar qilib qo'ygan bo'lsangiz", deyishi bilanla soqchilar bostirib kirib, bu odamni achib ketdi.
They were not allowed to speak to me. And one time, one old man, he was trying to speak to me, and he said, "Teacher, I have a family around here, so can you please send my regards to my family?" And then suddenly, a bunch of police officers came to the classroom and they took them away.
Bu joydagi tutqunlar asosan diniy zot ulamolar, namoz o'qiyotgan, undan keyin uyida janomoz, Qur'on karimlar bo'lgan, undan chet ellarda o'qishdan qaytib kelgan va shu joydagi dongliq arboblar, yozuvchilar, korxonchi, saxovatchilar, yosh ziyolilar bo'lib, bularning hech qanday bir jinoyat yo'q. Faqat birdan bir jinoyati Uyg'ur bo'lganligi uchun mana bu kamp lagerlarda qattiq qiynaqda edi.
The detainees were religious figures, intellectuals, students returning from abroad to my country, and the influencer. They have no any other crime, They have no any other crime, only their crime is to be an Uyghur.
Ben bu joyda 6 oylik majburiyatimni ado qilgandan keyin yana bir yangi kampga o'tgandim. Bu Urumchar Sayvaq rayoni To'gunga joylashgan qiz ayollar kampsi bo'lib, mana bu nihoyatda zo'r ko'lamda silingan 6 qavatli bino edi.
After 6 months' work in a men's camp, I was transferred to a females' camp in the Saibag district of Urumqi city. So the photos on my hand is the females' camp. And it was a building with 6 floors.
Bu binoning atrofidagi qo'rg'ov tomlanimi elektron tok tizimlar bilan qattiq o'ralgan, saqchi harbiylar qurolli qattiq kuzatadi. Har bir eshiklari 3 qavatdan elektronlik quluplar bilan qattiq taqalgan.
And this building is also surrounded by high walls with electric wires, and also the security is very strong. So when I entered from each door, I have faced 3 times security check.
Bu joydagi tutqun qiz ayollar uchisiga mahbus kiyimi kiygan, chochlari butunlay tushirib etilgan, chiroyi nihoyatda nursiz bo'lib, ularning uchisidagi mahbus kiyimida nomer besiqliq.
The ladies in the camp, so they had no hair, and they were wearing the uniform, and each lady had number on their chest.
Bu qiz ayollar sinflarga kirib chiqishlarda bo'lsin, koridorlar tizilib menishlarda bo'lsin, xuddi ular bir mashina odamlardek hech narsadan xabari yo'q, tüp-tüz tizilib kiradi, anikin tizilib o'zining kameralariga qaytadi.
When the females were walking in the corridor from their cell to the classroom, from their classroom to the cell. They walk like a robot. They had no idea what was happening to them, what will happen to them.
Kız ayollarning kamerlarda bu hajatxonalar kamerning ichiga birdan chillak o'rinlashtirilgan bo'lib, 24 soatdan navbatlashib to'katdi. Shuning uchun bu joydan chidog'isiz ses-puroqlar keladi.
In the building, there was no toilet, WC, but in each cell, a bucket is placed in each cell, so the ladies use the bucket for a toilet and they change the bucket after 24 hours.
Ben şu yerdeki bir Tunus sakçı ayaldım, bilişimce bu yerdeki Xitay er sakçılar yaş kız ayallarını sorak jarayonida her xil şekilde qiynash aparganligini anladım. Yani şu Xitay er sakçılar kız ayallarını sorak atgan vaqtida ashlarga her xil şekilde bosqinchilik qilish, navbatlash bosqinchilik qilish, undan keyin qo'lidagi elektronlik kaltaklar bilan tiqish orqali qiynash aparganligini anladım.
When I was in the camp, the Chinese guards and the police officers took the ladies into the interrogation room, and during the interrogation, they use different types of the way to torture them. Sometimes the Uyghur ladies were raped by the Chinese police officers and psychologically tortured by electric stick.
Bu yer tutqun kız ayollarninki soni 10 mingdan ortiq bo'lib, tutqunlarning %90% 18 yoshdan 40 yoshgacha, %10% 40 yoshdan yuqori, 70-80 yoshliqlarmi bor edi.
The total population in the women's camp was more than 10,000, and 90%, approximately 90% of them from 18 years old till 40 years old. And another 10% of them was from 70 until 80 years old.
Ularga her haftada nama'lum doğru berdi, ukulurdu ve ulardan kan alırdı. Şunun için bu joydagi kız ayollarning odatlari butunlay to'xtab ketgan edi. Hattoki bola emitayotganlarning sutlarimi to'xtab ketgan.
Regularly, they were forced to take the unknown tablet, and they also got a vaccine, and they got the blood control, so their blood were taken. By this reason, they had stopped their monthly period, and some of them have lost their ability to have a child.
Bir kuni men ularga vatanni suyish to'g'risida bir dars o'tdim. Bu darsda nurg'un tutqun qiz ayollar o'zining hikoyasini shu jumlalarni tuzish orqali ifodalab bergan edi. Bir qiz o'quvchi qo'lini ko'tarib jumla tuzdi: "Men vatanimni qizg'in suyman. Men Amerikada o'qishga ketgan, u yerdan qaytib kelgan vaqtimda men asli vatanimni suyman deb, vatanimni sig'inib, tuqqanlarimni sig'inib qaytib kelgan edim. Ammo bilmayman, aeroportdan meni bu yerga kelib qo'ydi. Lekin men partiya hukumatga rahmat aytaman, menga shunday bir yaxshi o'rganish sharoiti yaratib berganligiga."
One time in the class, I was teaching them about loving the Chinese Communist Party. So I had no way; it was forced, and the ladies in the cell, in the classroom, they use this chance to express their feeling. One lady said, "I was in abroad for a study, and because I missed my family members, my brothers and sisters. So I came back to my country. I love them, and Xi Jinping. So I am here, and I am very happy. Thank you, Xi Jinping.
Yana bir o'quvchi dedi, "Muallim, men kela hafta to'y qilmoqchi edim. Bag'aqlarni taqib bo'lgan, ammo o'ylamagan yerdan bu yerga olib kelindim. Lekin men partiya hukumatga rahmat aytaman. Menga mushundaq bir yaxshi o'qish sharoitini yaratib berganiga. Qarshi tarafning bu nadaligini bilmayman, umumining nadaligini bilmaydi."
One young lady said, "Teacher, I was engaged, and I am going to plan to get married next week. But I am here. Thank you, Xi Jinping, and also my future husband. So I don't know about him, where he is, and he doesn't also know about me, where I am."
Yana bir tutqun qiz dedi, "Muallim, men tek yangi tug'ut tutdim. Mening balam tek 40 kun ichida balam emiyotgan, ammo o'ylamagan yerdan bu yerga olib kelindim. Mening sutimni to'xtab ketdi, nima uchun bilmayman. Ammo hukumat partiyaga rahmat aytaman. Meni bu joyda bir uyg'unish sharoit yaratib berganiga deb bu joyga tutqun o'quvchilar o'zining hikoyasini partiya hukumatga rahmat aytish orqali shunday ifodalaydi."
One young mother, she said, "Teacher, I had a baby. He was born since 40 days, and I don't know where he is. And now I am stopping to have baby milk. And I am brought here by Chinese Communist Party to study the skills for my future. So thank you very much to the Chinese Communist Party to giving me this life."
Men yana bu joyda bir qatim 18-20 yosh bir qizning jasadini shkarbining oldimda apmanganligini o'z ko'zimda ko'rdim. Ammo men qarab turib hech qanday amalchor qilolmadim. Men buning ilojisiz edim.
And one time I have seen that the dead body of a girl around 18 or 19 years old was pulling out of the cell to outside. And I don't know how to react, and I cannot ask any questions or to do something.
Keyin alsam bu qiz aşağıda har xil dorilarni ichib, bukullarni urgan vaqtida qansirab, 2 oyga yaqin qon to'xtamay, qansirab o'lib ketgan qizga.
And after what I heard about that girl, she was taking medicine and tablet injection, and she was losing blood constantly for 2 months, and so that was the reason that why she passed away.
Meyli kampı lager içti bolsun, lager sırtıdaki az bir kısım Uyghur halkımızmı, yani okşaşlar üstü uçuk türmelerde yaşaydı. Ulamı özlüğü teve ahali komitetinin ve sakçılarının mecbur halda belgilep bergen doktorxanalarga verip, tug'maslik operatsiyasi qildirildi yoki uzuk soldiriildi. Mana bu uqtirishdan ayeti aniq yozilgan 18 yoshdan 59 yoshgacha tug'ut yechidagi qiz ayollar mecbur doktorxonaga berip tekshirish olib boradi deb.
And what about the life outside the camp? The people were living at that time, and the same today. They are living under the strong supervision by the Chinese government. It's like an open-air prison. And the Uyghur ladies, they were facing birth control by the Chinese government, the sterilization. So the local community, they announced to the Uyghur ladies in their district that the ladies from 18 years old until 59 years old should go to the medical center to check their body and for the sterilization, to get a UID.
Mən 2019 yılı 5. ayının axırı mana bu Ürümçi şəhər Tensa rayonu Çanlayonga joylashgan doktorxonada majburiy tug'maslik operatsiyasi qildirildim. O günü necha yüzdegan qiz ayollar ücret bilan shu doktorxonada tug'maslik operatsiyasi olib berildi.
I was forced to have an operation of sterilization at the end May 2019 in a hospital in Tianshan district of Urumqi city. On that day, hundreds of Uyghur ladies were on the hospital for sterilization.
Bundan sırt u yerda eng azaplanğını şöyle Uyghur ayol qizlar bo'lib, ya'ni ular o'zlarining yo'ldoshidan majburiy ajrashtirilgan, o'zlarining bolalaridan ayirib etilgan, bu yerda yana nurg'unlagan bolalar kampisi, yasli kamplar ta'sis qilingan. Ya'ni Xitoy buni biz yatoqlik maktab o'rlashtirdik deydi. Amaliyotda bu yatoqlik maktab emas, haqiqiy kampa. Bu yerda qancha millionlagan bolalarimiz o'sha yerda depsanchi uchrayotdi, ularni har xil shaklda qiynalyotdi.
And one of the tragical issue is the Uyghur ladies, they were separated. They were forced to divorce from their husband, and they were separated from their children. And those children had been sent to the so-called boarding school. Actually, they were not boarding school. It was a camp. They were at a camp for the children. So I say it's a children's camp. And those children in the camp have been subjected to any kind of discrimination, like banning the Uyghur, their mother language, Uyghur language. So they can't communicate in Uyghur language. So they had to study the Chinese from their very young age.
Bundan sırt yana 2017 yıldan başlap vatanimizda atalmış Xitoy qo'shmaq tuqqanlar paydo bo'ldi. Bu yana Uyg'ur ayollarning uyiga o'rlashtirildi. Bu Uyg'ur ayollarning yo'lishini kamplarga eketgan va yoki qul zavutlarga majbur ekitilganlar edi.
And in 2017, the Chinese government has started a family policy. So it's each Uyghur family has one Chinese family. So what is it? It's that the husbands of the Uyghur family, they have been taken to the camp, and the Uyghur ladies were left at home. And that lady, the Uyghur lady, should have a Chinese family. That Chinese family member is a Chinese man. And that Chinese man goes to the Uyghur lady's house, and they sleep here and whatever.
Bu atalmış Xitoy qo'shmaq tuqqan shu Uyg'ur ayollarning uyida Xitoy hukumatining tushirib bergan 5 bildi siyosatiga asosan har xil shaklda dafsanchilik olib bordi. Bu 5 bildi bo'lish deganimiz birga tomoq etish, birga tomoq yeyish, birga sayl qilish, birga uyg'unish qilish, hattoki birga uxlashdan iborat.
And those Chinese men, so the family policy has 5 elements. The first is the Chinese man or the Chinese family member should cook together with the Uyghur family, and they should eat together. They should study together, so study the Chinese communist ideology, and they work together after eating, and they sleep together. So all these principles should be followed.
Mening uyimga bu atalmış Xitoy qo'shmoq tuqqan o'rlashtirilgan bo'lib, bu har oyda bir hafta uyimizda turadi. Har qatim tomoq pishgan vaqtda, tomoq yegan vaqtlarda sening tomoqing bek o'xshabdi, sen bek go'zal, sen bek chiroyli, seni birini suyib qo'ysam bo'lamdi, quchoqlab qo'ysam bo'lamdi degan vaqtlarda men bu hayotimdan joq to'yib ketdim.
And I had a Chinese family, a man, and he came to my house once a month, and he stayed 1 week. And he said, "You are very beautiful, and what you cook is very delicious. And can I kiss you?" He repeated this all the time, and at that time, I lost hope. I am done, and I was thinking all the bad things.
Ondan sonra yana vatanimizda nurg'un joylarda qul shirkatlari barpo bo'ldi. Bu yerda men o'z ko'zim bilan ko'rgan ikki qul shirkatini sizlarga misol qilib keltiribman. Birisi Urumchi shahri, Tensa rayoni Xo'yanliga joylashgan cho'ng ko'lamdagi bir qul shirkati. Bu joydan ishlab chiqargan mahsulotlar shu Uyg'ur xalqimizning qon ter badligiga kelgan, shularning qini timib turayotgan mahsulotlar. Bular yana vatanimizning har qaysi qo'shni davlatlarga eksport qilindi. Uningdan sirt yana shu vatanimizning To'g'on tarafga joylashgan cho'ng ko'lamda silingan bu yerga 4-500 ga yaqin Uyg'ur qo'l ishchilar ishada 18 soatlab ishlaydi. Ularga maosh berilmaydi, sirt bilan qat'iy aloqasi yo'q.
And I know to factory where the Uyghur people, young people especially, they work. And those Uyghur young people were brought from all the parts of my country, East Turkestan, like Aksu, Kashgar, from all the cities, and they work here. And so they are in each factory. There are 400 until 500 people. One is in Tianshan district. The another factory is in Togon district, and they work 18 hours a day, but they were not paid. And the goods produced in that factories exported to the other Chinese provinces.
Ben 2019-yılı 10. ayda Gollandiya grajdanı bo'lgan yaşayotgan qizimninki zo'r tirishchanligi va o'zimning kuch chiqarishim bilan Gollandiyaga keldim. Kelgandan keyin bu yerga panohlik diledim. Andan keyin men bu yerga kelgandan keyin necha oygacha salomatligim faqat yaxshi emas, davolandim. 2020-yılı 1. aydan boshlab men shu vatanimizdagi, shu kamp lagerlardagi shu qirg'inchiliklarni butun dunyo xalqaroga yeyish uchun bu qarorga keldim va ta hozirga qadar bu qadamdan to'xtab qolganim yo'q. Dastlabda mana shu Guardian, BBC, CNN'dek cho'ng matbuotlar chiqayotgandan keyin vatanda qolib qolgan sobiq yo'ldoshim va tuqqanlarim Xitoy hukumatining kuchli bostirish nishoniga aylanib ketdi.
In October 2019, I came to Netherlands by the tireless work of my daughter in Netherlands. She is making a campaign to bring me safely from Urumqi to Netherlands. So I successfully came to Netherlands in October 2019, and I asked asylum. And in January 2020, I made my decision to speak the crime of Chinese government against my people. So I spoke to Guardian, to BBC, to CNN. Just after my exposure of the Chinese crime, my husband was harassed by the Chinese police.
2021-yılı 6. ayının 4. günü Angliya London soti, Uyghur soti işleşten bir gün burun Xitoy hükümeti, yani Xitoy Tashqi ishlar ministri Zhou Lijian vatanda qolgan yo'lishimni so'zlatib, mening bergan guvohliklarimni yolg'on chiqarishga va meni tez turishimga majburladi. Hatto sotdan keyin bizga mas'ul mana bu Urumchi shahar Tensa rayoni Baxilyon saqchixonasidagi Lijingguan deymiz. Bunu aşı yoluşumdaki telefonu vicat arkalık ekran içip meni sözlemeslikке mecburladı. Ben bundan koşulmagandan keyin bu yoluşumni sözültüp ağzı ağzına qaratık sözler bilen tillab mecburi halda yoluşumdan ajrashtirdi. Ta hazır kadar yoluşum bilen hiç qanday alaqam yok.
On 4 June 2021, the Uyghur Tribunal has started in London. And so I was the first person to speak in the tribunal. And after the tribunal, the Chinese government, the police officer came to my husband and forced him to speak against me. And he said, what I am saying to the media was a totally lie, and the camp and everything I said was never existed. And after that, the Chinese government has also forced my husband to divorce. The Chinese officer, I have shown you a photo. I have shown you a photo that the Chinese police officer in the district of my husband, he came to my husband's house, and he used the mobile phone of my husband to video call me. And when I answered the phone, I saw this Chinese police officer, and he demanded me to stop my activism. And I was not listening to him, and he threatened me. And finally, the Chinese government has forced my husband to divorce me.
Muşu yılı 4. ayda Amerika'da 15 günlük her qaysı iştatlarda guvalıqda boldum. Amerika'nın Washington Dövlət Məclisi guvalıq boğup qaytıp kelgəndən keyin 2 gündən keyin mən vətəndə qalğan akamның sırlıq ölümündən xəbər tapdım. Nəhayət adətdəki bir zukam bilan doktorxanaya kirib qalğan akam bizdən məngülük ayrılğan idi. Demək Xitay hökuməti məşundaq hər xil usullar bilan bizning tuqqanlarımızdan öçəvatıdı, bizni sözləməslikə məcburlavatıdı.
In April this year, I was in Washington to speak in the house, State House, and after when I came back to Netherlands 2 days later, I have heard that my brother was dead. He passed away. Actually, I know that he had a cold, it's a very common cold, but he turned out to be dead in the hospital. So, by this way, the Chinese government using our family members to retaliate or to make us stop speaking their crime to entire world.
Benim bu akam aşı vətəndə hər qaysı hökumət orqanlarında 40 yılğa yaxın əməl tutub işləyən. Hətta ölümüdümü mening səbəbimdən ölümüdümü heç qandaq Uyğurun qatnışışına yol qoymay, aşağıdakı Dövlət Bexəterlik İdarəsi və saqçılar özü məxsus məsul olub ölümünü uzatqan.
My brother was very innocent. He was not a criminal. He didn't do anything against the Chinese law. He has worked 40 years for the Chinese government. And after he died, no one was allowed to take part in his funeral. So only the Chinese police officer organized everything as funeral.
Mən vaqt münasibəti bilan şu vətənimiz kampı lagerlardakı aşağı boğatqan irqi qırğınçılıqlarını mən qısqartıb faqat az bolğan bir qismini sözüldüm. Saatləb sözləsəm tügəbəydi bu dəhşətlik bu faciələr. Mən yəni şu vətənimizdə başlanğıç məktəbdə 28 yıl Xitay dil dərs oxutucusu bolğan bir oxutucu bu sübütüm bilan Ən axırda sizlərdən ötündüğünüm, vətəndə şu qırğınçılıq tək davam qılatıdı. Xitay hər xil şəkildə hazır, hər xil yağan meydanlarını yasab, xuddi Uyğurlar aşağı erkin yaşayatqandək, meydanlarını yasagan bilan əməliyyat bu bütünlüy yalğan. Bir Uyğurni qoyub etgan bilan Xitay 10 Uyğurni əkrib solawatıdı, qırğınçılıq davam qılatıdı təkcə. Şunun üçün müşədə oltağan muş qeyrindaşlarımızı mən özümnin qeyrindişim, dindişim, qandişim deb oylayman. Muş münasibət bilan sizlərning biz Uyğurlar igi chiqishinglarni hech bo'lmaganda şu vətəndə dəbsənd atqan şu uluq Qur'an-ı Kərim bizning məscidlərimiz çiqilyapti. Qur'an-ı Kərimlər köydürülyapti. Xitay restoranlarında bizning şu uluq oyatlarimiz pəskə, yer ostida, pəslərdə dəbsənçik bo'ldi. Muşlar igi chiqishinglarni özənglərdən başlab ətrafınlardakı dostlarınlar, tuqqanlarınlardan muşu Xitaydan kelgan har qandaq malni, masalan, Made in China degan har qandaq malni olmaslikqa, buni boyqut qilishqa, şu mallarni ko'rgan vaqtimizda to'xtabdi. Muşu aşağıdaki Uyg'urlarning qon temayotgan muşu tijoratni biz qat'iy qilmayli, muşu mallarni qat'iy olmayli deyishinglarni chin dilimdan umid qilman. Hammanglarga rahmat. Bizga yordam qilganinglar amaliyotda o'zinglarga yordam qilganinglar. Bizning bugunimiz sizlarning atinglar bo'lib qolmasin. Hammanglarga rahmat.
I was a teacher in a primary school for 28 years, and I know what Chinese government is doing to my people. I know their nature. And today, the genocide, the Uyghur genocide is still happening. Chinese government has no any intention, no any plan to stop it. And when we speak, when the Uyghur issue, the crisis, everything about the genocide is going around the media, the Chinese government make a fake situation, a fake scene to cover their crime. They force the Uyghur people in my country to testify that there is nothing going on, no genocide, no criminal. So they use our people to speak against us. But I will not speak, I will not stop my activism. This is not a story, this is not a situation that I can finish within 1 hour or 1 day. I have too many stories that will never end. And the Chinese government, they released 1 Uyghur, and next day they will bring 10 Uyghurs to the camp. So they are very tactical, and so I demand you sincerely that please support my people, please don't stop your support, because Chinese government is doing everything behind the door. They burn the Quran, they destroy the thousands of mosques, and they destroy our culture. And they use the Uyghur people by the program of forced labor to benefit by the Uyghur forced labor. So they export so many goods to outside, and that's made in China products. So please don't buy made in China products. Please boycott all the Chinese products so that you can save 1 Uyghur person to work as slave. Please support us. Thank you very much.